So what I always recommend you do on the human level, knowing that that person is being experienced and that person isn't ultimately the doer, but that person feels on the human level like it can do things. Ultimately it can't, but I can say to you, put your hand in the hair, put the hand in the hair, and it can do that, or touch your nose, and it can do these things, and it feels like you're doing them. But the question is where do those impulses come from, and who is doing them? And then it's seen that there is this human which has the feeling of free will and choice, but beyond that it's all coming from no place, no time, this innocent, spontaneous expression. And to live a more free human life is to know those two places in conjunction, in conjuncture. So Chris, what you do is you go down to the feeling. When your mind is producing those sorts of thoughts and creating confusion, you go, okay, I'm feeling confused. I don't know what she's talking about, and I don't know what presence is. So you acknowledge, where is the feeling in my body? Where do I feel that in my body? Where do I feel the emotion of confusion? And you say, in my heart area. So in my heart, it hurts. In my heart, I feel like I've done something wrong, that I'm not going to get it right, and that I'm always going to be lost, say. You just acknowledge that. And even if you're like, oh, I can't even do that, that's too confusing, just acknowledge that wherever you are. Okay, I feel a feeling of confusion, or I can't find confusion, so I feel tense. So you just acknowledge that there's tension. So you just acknowledge that feeling, and acknowledge that your mind is trying to fix that feeling. It's trying to get to balance. So what your mind is trying to do is it's trying to get me to be more accurate, so you can stop feeling that sense of confusion. Just notice that. And so notice that that's your particular conditioning, that you're set up that way, that you can easily become confused. I'm projecting, maybe you don't, maybe it's just this subject, but that when you become confused, your mind wants to get the answer in the outside, to not feel confused anymore. And that's okay, but just notice those feelings and those sensations, and see that that is the vessel which is being looked through. So your body is set up that way, and in that moment, conscious presence is looking through that. Live presence is looking through that. And the actual freedom, what you're truly looking for, is that alive presence, which is right here, right now. But because you feel that discomfort in your body, your mind is trying to get you to find the answer in the future. That's okay for regular everyday stuff, but just notice in non-duality, and ultimately, you're never going to get to freedom in the future. Freedom is right here.